Hello guys, it's Dave from the Fitness Formula, going live from just outside our semi-private personal training facility in Creekmore. So we do this every Wednesday. Some questions come in throughout the week. We save them up and then we answer them live for you guys. And obviously if you've got comments or questions you want to ask at any point, you can do that in the comments here, or you can do it if you watch it back later on. So first question we had come in was, how do we burn body fat from our belly? So stubborn, unwanted fat from around our belly. So there's one simple answer with that one, guys. And unfortunately, you can't actually target the areas of your body where you burn fat from. So a lot of people that we speak to, when we have the conversation with them at the start of their program, we ask them what their goals are. And a lot of them say they want to lose weight, get fit and tone up. When we dig a bit deeper, we like to ask them where exactly on their bodies they want to tone up. And it's usually the same common areas, especially with ladies. It's the tummy, it's the bum, it's the inner thigh, it's the under the arms, or bingo wings, as I hear a lot of people nickname it. And so often we'll get people say, I really want to lose fat from my tummy, my arms, my legs, but I quite like my boobs. I don't want to lose it from my boobs or my bum. I quite like my bum. That one not so often. Definitely the boobs one we get quite a lot. And unfortunately, we can't spot reduce fat. In other words, we cannot pinpoint or target the areas we lose fat from. So as simple as that, really. You have to burn fat from everywhere. And unfortunately, it will always go from your most stubborn area last, which is usually most commonly very low stomach, so right at the bottom of the tummy, below the belly button, again inner thighs, under the arms, even around where your bra strap may go, or the back fat. We get all these nicknames. So you can't actually target the areas you lose fat from. And there's just one simple expression that a lot of people live by, especially in this industry, and that's the abs are made in the kitchen. So that basically means that the only way you're ever going to get your body fat down enough to really see any muscle tone in your stomach is to actually focus on the nutrition side of it. The nutrition will account for 70% of your results. So you can literally exercise every day of the week. You can do something every single day. You could run, you could play football, you could do the gym, you could do swimming, you could do 100 sit-ups a day. And guess what? It wouldn't actually really make too much difference to the body fat levels. And you wouldn't see any difference in your stomach in particular if you haven't got the nutrition right. And the best way to get the nutrition right really is to go for more the high protein kind of diet. So getting lots of chicken, white meat, eggs and things like that into your diet as much as possible, especially if you're exercising, because that will improve your results even more. So there it is, guys. You can't really spot reduce fat. You can't lose it in particular from any area, but it will go from that most stubborn area last. So just be patient. If you're on an exercise program, if you're part of a gym, or you're going running, or you're doing exercise, you're watching what you eat and you're still not seeing it go from that stubborn area, just hang in there, guys. It takes 4 to 6 weeks to see a physical change in your body. You'll feel better within days or weeks of starting something, but it takes 4 to 6 weeks to see it. The best way to see it is to actually take measurements and photos. So don't go by the scales. This is something I talk about on a weekly basis. People get so hung up on those stupid scales, and it's a load of rubbish. That is not going to tell you anything about your body fat percentage or your muscle tone or your dress size, your jean size, whatever. It will come down to actually taking measurements, so around your belly button. And if you want to know what other areas to be measuring, I'll go through them with you. There's 9 areas that we measure with our clients. So first one is upper body here. So we get you to put your arms by your sides, and we measure just in line with the armpit crease all the way around the back. So that's the first point to measure. If you're new to doing that, get someone to help you with that. The second one is to go around the center of the chest under the arms. So what we do is get someone to hold it on the fleshiest part of their chest without being rude, just the boobs. And then we would get them to do a spin, or just the old-fashioned way, walk around and measure around the chest. And that also gets that stubborn back area as well. So that's the second part to measure. The third place to measure would be underneath the bust, or guys, just underneath the moobs. So you literally just put the tape measure underneath the chest and again walk it round and go there. Fourth place to measure is the belly itself, that stubborn area. So you just hold the tape measure on your belly button, again walk round or spin round. Then we move on to the thighs, actually bum next. So what we do is we go side on, we get the biggest part of the bum that we can, and again we just spin round, and that sometimes gets that lower stubborn bit that drops below the belly as well. Inner thigh is next. I just go for the widest part of the thigh that I can, so feet nice and wide around the top of the thigh. And then arms is usually just center of the bicep. So they're the 9, obviously each arm, each leg. So that's the 9 parts of your body you want to measure, and photos as well. So you want to get someone to take a photo of you in, maybe shorts and a vest top or something like that. Guys, maybe topless if you feel comfortable. And you're going to have one from the front, whole body, one from the side, and then turn around one from the back. That is the best way to monitor your body fat being reduced. It's not about weighing yourself. If you want to know how you can also reduce belly fat, it isn't just from the nutrition, it will be the type of exercise you're doing. So going for a 20-minute, half an hour jog isn't actually what you need to be doing. And I spoke about this before. It's a mixture of resistance training, so circuit training, kettlebells, weights in the gym. We've got the studio behind me with a semi-private session going on here, but also high intensity cardio. That could be 10 minutes. That's the Joe Wick stuff. That's the stuff he loves. That's that fast-paced stuff. You can get 10-minute HIIT sessions on YouTube anywhere. So a 10-minute HIIT session, all body weight. You don't need equipment, especially if you're adding weight training into your program anyway. That is the perfect combination. And if you needed to add more in there, a nice, slow, long bit of cardio at the end of the week, ideally a nice, long family walk or a bike ride or a swim or something like that. So really, you just need that combination. High-intensity cardio, so HIIT training, circuit training, resistance training, kettlebells. Join a gym, do some classes. You know, you're going to get an instructor there that will show you how to do it all properly. Don't just join a gym and watch someone next to you, because you probably will hurt yourself. Don't do that. YouTube 10-minute HIIT sessions, and watch the nutrition. High protein diet, lower-ish on the carbs, especially if you're not doing loads of exercise. Don't eat too late at night. Just simple things like that, guys, can make a big difference. So I hope that's been helpful. But to kind of summarize, you cannot spot reduce fat. You cannot choose which areas you do or do not lose it from. It will go from everywhere, just that most stubborn area last. So I hope that's been helpful. If you've watched it and it's helped you, drop a little comment in the box, give me a little thumbs up, and I will see you all soon.